What is this? Okay, good evening, everyone. Let's kickstart things off with a rapid game, and hopefully, we are on time today. As you guys can see, I have started the stream before it's 7 p.m., which is finally a good thing. And I'm trying to get back to my usual stuff, which is to get a good session of chess and then maybe some other things. Yeah. Uh, that usual. Yeah, everything is fine, I guess now. And let's see who has joined the stream already. And what's happening there in the candidate. Let's have a look on that as well. On we go to the candidate section. All the games are going well. Prague versus Prague versus Blue Bomb. Okay, so Sindorov is playing against Fabiano Caruana. And if Fabi can stop Sindorov winning streak and Anis can win against Andrei Yashchenko, then watching the candidates tournament will be so fun. That is the only thing which every chess fans is hoping. Every chess fans are hoping for now. Yeah, Fabi has to win the game against Sindorov, and then Anis has to win the game. Then it will be interesting to watch the remaining candidates tournament. And if Shindara win, then it will be completely over. If Shindara drew the game and Anis drew the game as well, but then it will be more likely that Shindara is going to win the game. So the only thing we are hoping for to Shindara to lose the game or Fabi to win this one and Anis to win their game as well. But it is less likely that Fabi is going to win the game. Yeah, it is another Ratty. Maybe English opening Neo-Catalan. Yeah. So white gets the pawn back. Pawn on c4 is always going to be weak. White decided to give up the bishop and the pawn on b2 as well. And white is just trading pieces. That's not a way to get a win, guys. And yeah, Fabi played king f2. Maybe Fabi is going to trade the queens in too soon. And then maybe he can try to activate the king and try to go after that weak pawn on c4. That is something which can happen in this game. But I don't think without much piece on the board, it's only queen, rook, and bishop and knight. This game is more likely to end in a draw. And Anis versus Andrei Shepard. Anis has to win this game if he wants to win the candidate. He has to win the game. Yeah, there are many pieces on the board. There is some imbalances in the position as well as black has this isolated pawn, which cannot advance easily as this pawn is controlling d4, queen, rook, and this knight. All of these pieces are controlling the d4 square. And if white can trade like bishop, then this bishop, then white can actually try to go after that weak pawn. But okay, white offers a queen trade because white has this isolated pawn. Sorry, black has this isolated pawn. So in order to get that weakness really targeted, I think Anis has to trade the queens and knight b5. Then maybe he has to trade this or get rid of this light square bishop as well, removing one more defender of this pawn. And hopefully we can get a result in this game. And other two games are not that much of interesting because all of the other candidates are just out of the race. So Fabi versus Jawakier and Anis versus Andrei Yashchenko. These two games decide the future of the candidate as there is only three rounds remaining after this one. So I'm really hoping for Anish to win this game and Fabi to win their game in order to get something spicy in the candidate tournament. As Javakiar is ahead 2 points from Anish, and if he loses, he will be only at 2 points, and Anish will get the 7 points. And much of a without that much of a big gap between Javakiar and Anish, we might have some kind of interesting games in remaining 3 rounds. That's what I'm hoping for. But let's see what's gonna happen. And for that moment, we are going to play some games now. I'm going to play some rapid games today, and I will try to spell out my thought process. Yes, Sam, hello, welcome to the stream. Good evening, Salman, and let's get the game going. Bro, 10 मिनट का रैपिड खेल एक गेम इंप्रूव नहीं हो रहा, खेल के गेम इंप्रूव नहीं हो रहा. Then try to analyze that game, and what else I should say? You should analyze that game and just try to learn from your mistakes, and just try to get some tactics in your mind by solving puzzles. That will help you if you do them consistently. Right? Okay, let's get the game going. 10 plus 0, guys. And we are hoping for a good game. Okay, we are white, so let's go with e4, and I'm playing against tricky person which just aborted the game. So let's get started again. Now we are playing with the black pieces, and we are going to play the Karukan defense against one e4. And my opponent is I don't know what. I will not bother myself by pronouncing his name. That's too long. Bro, Queen's Gambit खेलो ना एक बार. Bro, I'm not a big fan of Queen's Gambit. I have never played that too much. But if I get a chance to play that Queen's Gambit in Blitz game, then I can try to play that in Blitz game. But in like Rapid, I don't want to play any unusual opening, which I don't know exactly how to play with. That's why I'm not going for that. Let's bring this bishop out to g4. Let's pin that knight. Queen b3 is not a possibility, so we are safe as this pawn is not that much of a weakness. And now maybe he wants to go queen b3, so I can go queen b6 myself. Yeah, let's go queen b6 myself. Let's prevent white from playing queen b3, and if this bishop moves now, we can actually take that pawn. Let's go e6. Our light square bishop is out of the pawn chain, so we can just close this pawn chain with e6. And now bishop e7 followed by kingside castle. We are fine. How do you say the opponent's name? My oath. Oh man, what is this? My oath and what? My Achroman. Wow, whatever. I don't want to bother myself, man. Let's leave that. If you can pronounce their name, pronunciation. If you can pronounce their name, you can call it. I don't know what. I don't know why these guys have kind of unusual username. I can actually stack that knight, but he has bishop e2, which I don't quite like. But going for the same side attack is feeling like, yeah, I think his idea is to go knight e5 to get that bishop, but then we can take. Should we just take that? Yeah, why to allow knight e5 or damaging of my pawn structure? But if he takes, actually we can take back with the, yeah, let's go bishop e7 and let's try to induce white to take that. The moment he play knight e5, then we will take that bishop, because I don't want to give up that bishop for the knight. If he takes this bishop, then I will take back with the h pawn, and I will have the h file open up with my rook. Then we can actually castle queen side and just go for the attack on the king side. Shintaro is cooking everyone. Yeah. Okay, now he play knight e5, so we have to trade. We don't have a better option than to trade this one. And now maybe we can castle, because without h file being open up, we can go h5, but then there is g5 hitting the knight, which I don't quite like. Knight d5, that is c4. So I think we should just castle, and if he play knight g5 to hit my knight, then I will go for this move. Yeah, c4, then knight b4. Yeah, let's castle. Bouquet has no chance. We cannot say that yet, because anything can happen. Oh, I missed a chance. Holy smoke, there is this fork on the road. Oh man, I missed that in my calculation. I have to move my knight, then there is knight d7, forking the queen and the rook. I miscalculated that. I should not have rushed with that move. But the thing is, everybody just go for the kill nowadays. They just castle and they just push the king pawns in front of the king. Oh man, I'm just getting cooked, not cookie. That is knight d7. We don't have any good option. Let's go for that. I will go here. He will take that rook. Maybe we just take it back. Then we will try to get something on the king side now. Cookies won world championship by like pure luck. Yeah, that was the move. Let's go here. Takes. And now we have to be careful for the entire game. Maybe he can just get c4 in as well. Knight f4. Takes. Any trade is going to be favor white now. Maybe now I'm just losing. Maybe do opposite side castle for attack. Yeah, should have tried there. Yeah, maybe, but then that pawn was hanging. Okay, he takes control of that square, so my knight cannot jump over there. And now maybe he's preparing c4. So let's go b5, stop c4. We have to play actively. Wow, he's just threatening checkmate in one move, man. Look at that queen and this rook on h4. He is literally going for the kill. Oh man. I might get crushed too quickly as my opponent is just showing the sign of that immediate counter punch. His king side is open, you still got hope. Yeah. That is the only thing I'm just trying to get something. If I can get my knight on f3, that will be a fourth. But getting those moves in is like not really impossible. I don't know what he's trying. I want my bishop on this square and queen on that square. Can I go here to hit that pawn? Yeah, let's go. Then maybe queen d6. It will take like 3 moves to create that battery along the diagonal. But it's not easy like to get that. Oh. Takes. We are hitting. Okay, he defend that. Very good. And now this takes f6. No, that creates too much weaknesses. Let's go queen d6. And now the idea is to get bishop d8 and bishop c7. That will take 2 moves. In the meanwhile, white will bring this bishop out somewhere like either bishop d2 or this way. Okay, can I just ignore that move and I can go bishop d8? But you know what, I don't like that quite. f5 en passant, knight takes. If I go here, he will take here. I will go here and he has f4. That's too simple. Then we can take. Rook c8 comes in mind after takes. Let me defend that first of all. He will get the open a file for his rook. We cannot hang everything for just bringing this bishop onto this diagonal. Okay, he is offering a queen trade, which of course I don't quite like. This is not working. So where should I move? Like here. And now maybe we can prepare bishop d6 again to hit that queen. But in that case, maybe there is bishop f4, knight takes. No. After bishop d6, bishop f4 will not be a possibility as knight is controlling the f4. And this pawn is also not so safe as it is only defended by the queen. So he has to be careful. If I can get everything on this diagonal, then it might get kind of spicy. Maybe his plan is to just go h4 and h5 as his bishop, and let's try to play actively. He defend that pawn with the bishop. Okay, I don't know what he's trying. Should I go here to hit that rook? If he takes, then maybe rook takes or knight takes. But that weakens my king side as well. There are many thoughts. This and this comes in mind. Yeah, let's try to get this knight around c4. If he takes, we can take it back. And we have to speed up as well. We have to put him under pressure on the clock so that he will start coming. But for the moment, he is playing perfectly. But after queen h4, now h4 h5 idea is not a possibility. Let's take it back with the a pawn. Now we could have taken back with that pawn, but then there was rook takes a6. So we have to safeguard that as well. And now if rook a6 happen, that will help us only. I don't know what he's done. Oh, now the threat is to go there. And we cannot stop checkmate. So we just goes here, defend laterally. But then en passant, rook takes. Or should I just go knight c4, rook h4, then we can play f5 anyway. That's also a question to be made. Let's go. We are not getting mated with rook h4 because we have f5 defending the laterally with the queen. But he's just immediately going for the kill. I have to be like over solid. After f5, if he takes, then there is rook takes. Assuming there is bishop g5, then we just drop my rook back to f7 and try to keep some pressure on that f2 pawn. Yeah, let's go. And now my king is completely weak. Not completely, but there are some dark square weaknesses. But we do have this dark square bishop. And I have an idea to play rook f7 and bishop f8, trapping the queen. No, I don't want to trade. I can actually trade there. Rook takes. No, I don't want to trade this bishop. If he goes here, then we can take that with the knight. And now I have. Oh man, with this, I just disconnected my queen from the defense of h7. Oh man. Oh fuck. How can I forgot that, man? How can I forgot that? Man. Everybody is just coming and crushing me in the rapid section. Yeah, everybody. I don't know what is wrong with me in rapid section. Like everybody just coming and crushing me. I'm feeling like impossible for myself to win a single game in rapid section. I'm trying my best, but I don't know how everybody is just playing with perfection. Not a single like that was blunder. I missed that calculation. Knight d7 at the end, and it is just borderline losing. You have nothing. Oh, computer wants to takes here, then takes. I don't c5. Who will find c5? That is already different. Maybe you hit that rook. Rook is a6. Rook h4 is brilliant, and Void is already winning, but he just missed that. Yeah, here e5 was the move. If he takes, then take back with the bishop and get into this position because now knight f3 is a threat, and this is that blunder in one move is like that's how 2000 blunders meet in one move. You guys were asking that how a 2000 can blunder meet in one. That's exactly how a 2000 can blunders the game. Okay, let's move on. Let's get this game on in the Italian. H6, I don't quite like H6. Let's prepare this move. We have to stop this move. Knight e2. Should I go? Oh no, let's bring this knight out. Let's have some fight. I don't know what he's trying to do with this move. Can I go here? Yeah, let's go queen d2. Let's connect the rook. Our center is completely solid. Both knights are defending each other. Let's go a3 to maybe we can try to expand on the queen side. This sack is now not a possibility because king is also defending h6. But he does not have a good way to bring that bishop out. Maybe he wants to play f5. Yeah, f5 is a move, I guess. Let's go here. f5 he takes, knight takes, or we can just ignore that, but then there is f4. So f5, knight takes, and we have to move this bishop, but we don't have a good way. We should have created some spot for this bishop. Takes, knight takes. He will not. He will take back with the knight, and he will hit that bishop. Okay, this is an isolated pawn now. But maybe we can try to do something on. Okay, he didn't take back with the knight. That was surprising. That was literally surprising. Can I go here actually? This is also an option, but there is knight takes. Can I go here to offer this bishop trade? Because this bishop can become so problematic later on. Let's go knight a5 actually. Let's go knight a5 to get rid of that bishop with the knight. I am not seeing any blundering. Anything I'm blundering? Yeah, there is d5. Oh man. How I am playing like man. Missing like every tactics. If I take, my knight will be hanging. You know what? I'm just going to go throw down. How did you improve after 19? And bro, don't ask for the improvement. I'm just de-improving. You can call it de-improvement. I'm just going back. I'm losing whatever I had. He hang his bishop. Why did you hang? I deserve punishment, but why did you hang your bishop? That was, I don't know what was that. Okay, now he's hitting that. Let's defend that knight. I want to sack that bishop onto h6, but that's not a possibility. Okay, he's hitting this one. And now knight is defending that, so that's not a possibility. So what should we do? We have to bring this knight back into the game. Let's go bishop f3. Oh, knight h4 is a problem. We have to go back. I don't know why I'm doing that. Maybe he wants to infiltrate now. I don't know actually. I have like zero plan. I don't know if I'm getting checkmated here because queen is coming. These two knights are looking way dangerous than it looks. Yeah. I have no fucking idea what to do in this position. He's just not taking my bishop, which I want. Should I just take that? But knight will be hanging, right? This move, knight is again hanging. Literally, I don't have a move. I don't know what should I do. If I go here, maybe he can just sack that knight there, and I will be just doomed. My queen cannot get into the game. How? What will I get after knight h2? Nothing. Let me hit that at least. And he is playing so quickly, so which is just actually confusing me. Yeah. Yeah, look at again. He just play. Let's go here. Let's bite the bullet. If he takes, we have takes, and there is no discover attack. I think with this knight. And now, if I go here, bishop is just actually. I can't even go there. Holy smoke! Can I get my knight on e5 now? This knight is controlling these two important squares. I can't kick out his queen. What to actually focus on after 1900 cause I'm stuck. Bro, if you found the answer, please tell me. If you found the answer, please tell me. I actually don't know what to do in chess to get improvement. I'm just getting lost in all games. Lol. Now maybe z3 can be played. Okay, he's actually hitting this one with the knight. And the problem is my queen is leading that. My queen is leading. Can I go knight e5? If he takes here, then I have knight is g6 counter attacking the queen. E3. I don't know what. I don't know what to do. Really, I have like no answer to this position. I'm losing this pawn which I don't want to lose actually. So bishop e5 comes in mind. Takes, maybe we takes. But then this knight is actually just scaring me. That freaking knight is like. Should I consider g6? But then what about this pawn? We don't have any kind of attack. This bishop will be weak. Huh. Let's go knight e5. Let's try to trade as many pieces as possible. If he takes this pawn, then we have knight is d6 counter attacking his queen as well. But maybe he has counter sack there. Oh, I missed that. Yeah, he has countered sack on h2 with check, king takes. Then he can actually take my queen and my knight will be. But then maybe we can take his rook. Yeah, because rook is undefended. Yeah, if he takes this pawn with the rook, then maybe we can go for this. Why? Because we will be attacking his queen. If he takes my queen, I can take his queen actually. And in that position, I will be up a piece. So after knight takes d6, the question is if he takes, then we will move the king, a queen. That's not a big deal. But if we counter check, then we take and knight will be, a rook will be. Let's go for that actually. If he takes, I can take here. Oh, his knight is defending that, right? His knight is defending the queen. So it is just going to result in equality. But he didn't take. Hmm. Let's go here now. Let's try to get infiltrated. This knight is a beast piece. Like it is not allowing me to get this bishop on g3. And if I push g3, then a light square bishop will become a weakness. So I can't go for that actually. This knight is just damaging my plan. Where should I go now? G3 now, but what about my bishop? Let's try to activate this. You know what? I'm just actually not getting the idea what to do. Now maybe g3 and dropping this bishop to g2. Yeah, let's go for this plan now. We have to speed up as well because this guy just throwing all of the moves on just quick time. Okay, let's drop. Let's play one more move with tempi. Knight h5. And maybe now bishop g2. We have to get these two rooks into the game, but he is not allowing me. Oh, why? That's why I did. That's what I does in all of these games. First bishop g2, man. I'm cooked, man. I don't have any idea what to do. Like how I'm messing up all of these winning games. It is like fascinating why I am the only guy in the history which is doing these kind of stuffs now. I was like 22 and then all of a sudden I'm like really struggling at 2000 level. Holy smoke, man, it is so hard. Never play chess, guys. Don't play chess. It is just so deadly. Now he will be so happy to trade the queen. This move forces the queen trade. He is up 2 pawns now. He is just freaking winning the game on the spot. I was just winning the game. How can I find the only way to lose the game? Only way to lose the game. It's like so fascinating. Yeah, look at him now. He is not giving me a single chance. He just wants to trade the queen and he's also up on clock. This is just hanging with check. I don't know what am I doing with my position. Make your move. Take on f2. I will resign immediately. Yeah. There is no way he is going to mess up this position. Like I can find the only losing move in any given position. Like how is this happening? What happened to my mind in like recent 2 months? I don't know, man. I'm so sorry for these type of games where I was completely winning. I'm messing it up like never does. I was like fine at this position. Then he found that tactics and he blunders his bishop. It's +4, and I found the only losing move in these kind of situation. It is +4. That was the first step to going into wrong direction. Still, I was winning. It's still winning. G3 was winning, but then comes this culprit. Like only losing. There were like enough, many moves. Even bishop g2, king g2, king h2. You can play anything. But what did I choose? The only losing move in the game. Bro, don't ask me anything, man. I don't want to give any kind of answer to your question. I just don't know how to play chess. Yeah, everybody just give you some kind of information and like focus, do this, whatever. But the kind of question your mind asks to yourself is like nobody can give that answer. It is like how are you finding the only losing move? So much tension on the position. Is he threatening to take here? I think yes. If I take, then he can damage my castling rights. This is not working. Takes. If he takes, I will actually take back with the pawn. Oh, but then there is rook d8, bishop e6, and knight f4, hitting that bishop. Okay, we will see if we get to that road. I don't want to take here actually to get him open f5 for his rook. Yes, man. Hello, Iswar. Okay, he goes there first. And again, I can't take because I will lose the queen. So this guy is really giving me huge fight. And now he's actually threatening to take this pawn. He is actually threatening to win the pawn. And I'm really struggling to develop this piece and bringing this rook into the game. So fancy is like so hard. Okay, we are going to sack this pawn. We are going to sacrifice this pawn. Take the knight, bro. What? Nothing changed by taking this knight because there is knight takes c3, keeping the pressure on that pawn. And there was no fork with t4. So why to give up the bishop for free? Yeah, we are going to tag this pawn, and in return we will try to get some kind of activity, and we will get the bishop pair. That's what I'm thinking. For pawn takes, knight takes. Yeah, let's take back. Knight takes, queen takes, and then bishop a6. Hmm. Knight takes, queen takes, then queen e7 is a move. Yeah, let's take. Then queen e7, hitting that bishop. If bishop move, knight is hanging, and now bishop b7. I think we will have a huge initiative. We will have a huge initiative. He can't drop the bishop back because knight will be hanging, right? So he has to defend that bishop. But how is he going to defend this position? That matters. I think the only feasible move is queen d3 to defend both of the pieces with the queen. But if he defend this bishop with any other piece like rook e3, then we have bishop b2, sorry, bishop b7 with tempo, hitting the queen. But no, there is queen d7. Okay, let's see what he's going to play. Then we will decide what to do. Then we will decide what to do. Bishop a6 is also a move. Bishop a6 is also a move. If he goes queen d3, we can actually go for bishop a6, hitting that queen. Queen takes a6, we have queen takes e3, that comes with check. And then maybe we can just bring this rook to e8, hitting that knight. But that looks less appealing to me. Let's see what he's going to play, then we will decide what to do. Then we will decide what to do. I think he is going to play queen d3. Then maybe we can play a5 to prepare bishop a6. Yeah, if he play queen d3, I think a5 is a good move to preparing bishop a6, hitting that queen and the knight. Let's play a game. What do you think? What I'm doing? Him? What I'm doing now? You are asking that let's play a game. What do you think? What am I doing? Am I doing some sort of gambling? Let's play blitz. Okay, let me finish this rapid. Today I'm going to play many rapid games because it really like I'm just getting out of my league. Okay, he is giving up this. And oh, because my rook is hanging. Oh, very nice. Very nice. By the way, if I take that, previously if he takes that was hanging with check, and then we could have taken back that knight. But now we can only take that knight. So he can take my rook. Okay, but now bishop a6, hitting that knight and pinning that knight. Rook e1 will not be a possibility because my bishop is also getting that. Or even we can play bishop b7 to hit the queen, but then there is queen d3 defending that knight. So let's go bishop a6 immediately. Look at these two bishops are slicing off the entire board, and now maybe rook a d8 is coming to hit the queen, and at the end there is rook. No bro, let me play with you. Okay, let me finish this game, then I will decide what to do. And now we are hitting that knight with two pieces, with the bishop and the queen. And if we move this knight, then we can just take that exchange with rook d8 coming in, and we have these two b. I think we will be fine. So for the sake of that one pawn, we are really getting some huge kind of initiative. And keep in mind, if this dark square bishop disappeared from the board, then this diagonal will be a huge weakness as well. Right. So white has to be very careful, and of course he's getting low on time as well, which is a good sign for us. What move he can play actually? I don't think he has a good move. Maybe he can just try to counter strike my bishop with c3 or a3, but then we'll just take that knight, and if he take my bishop, then we will take one of these two rooks and we will be up an exchange, and at the end we can just take that pawn on b4 as well. So I don't think any counter attack is going to be working. Even queen d7, we can trade the queen, rook takes d7, and at the end we can take that knight with an attack on the rook. Bro's profile picture, IIT Delhi. This. I don't know. Okay, he cut off the connection between the bishop and the knight, but he forgot that knight was actually hanging by the queen as well. And I don't think he can trap my queen, because bishop is already hitting that, and that pawn will be hanging. So let's just take that with the queen. This is defended, and there is no back rank checkmate with rook d8. I don't think if I'm in your chat, Bro's profile picture IIT Delhi in your chat. Okay, now he is hitting my bishop, which is a good move, I guess. Now I can throw in this move, because if he takes, we have takes, rook takes check, and we can drop that bishop back. But I don't like that move. So we can go here actually to offer a bishop trade. Yeah, let's go here. Bishop takes, we take it back, or we can simply take this at that pawn at the end. Yeah, let's go bishop c5. Rook e8 is not working because we can take that bishop with check first, and then we can just move our queen. Okay, he takes, very good. Let's take it back. Queen takes, and we take this pawn as bishop is also hitting that one, and we will be up a piece. आज हार ज़्यादा रहे हो. Yes, I am losing many games, but hopefully we are going to win this one. Hopefully we are going to win this one. In order to take sting out of queen takes c4, he has to defend that with the rook. But then we throw this check, or then we can just defend our pawn as well with rook c8. That's not a big deal. And now he is just getting really low on time. 3 minutes 30 seconds. That's not a lot of time, but still I can mess up the any position given on the board. I can really mess up like anything. So I have to be careful actually. Let's see what he's going to play. Probably he is calculating queen takes c5 and queen takes c4. Okay, he defend with the pawn, which is a good move, I guess. And I can do the same, which is to defend this pawn, I guess. Or should I throw this check and then just take that pawn? And we will be keeping an eye on that c4 pawn as well. Let's take that. Let's take that pawn, and if takes here again, then we have queen takes c4 one more time. Really, is that photo of IIT Delhi? Okay, he decided to take that. Let's take it back. Taking with the bishop does nothing. So let's take back with the queen, offer a queen trade. But we don't have a great place for our bishop as well. Okay. Is this working? No. We can take there, and we can take that twice. I actually like that. You know what? Let's go for that. Let's go for that. We will have the enough pieces on the board. We will have the enough pieces on the board. And defending this position with bare queen is, I think, really impossible. We can hit this first. Okay, let's try to hit that queen first. Let's try to hit that queen first. And then we can bring this bishop back into the game via c5, and bishop can go to e6. And this position is just losing for white. It's borderline losing. Okay, if he moves, I think I can just go rook d1 as well to threaten some sort of nasty check. And he has to keep some contact with this rook, maybe queen c6. Yeah, queen c6 is a move, but then we just bring our bishop back into the game and we will be chilling. We don't have to worry about any kind of thing. This sack is of course out of the question. We will have the rook at the end. Okay, now we can't move the rook because rook takes a8 will comes with check. So what should we do? Just bring the bishop back into the game. Don't do anything like that. He does not have any kind of passed pawn, so we can do whatever we want. Let's go h5, stop g4. He will try to create some weaknesses on the king side so that he can do something, but I'm pretty sure there is no kind of moves there. Let's take that. Yeah, he's trying his best, which is a good thing. And now is the time to hit the queen. Now is the time to hit the queen, and maybe we can go bishop b5. Then we can try to bring these two rooks into the game. If we can get that, we will be completely winning. Here, yeah, let's go bishop b4. Let's prevent a4. And this pawn is defended by the pawn, oh sorry, bishop as well. And now we can throw this check, followed by another check. We can of course start with this. This is also a move, but that weakens this move. I can't go here because my rook will be hanging. So if I goes here, I think his idea is to play this move. Sorry, this move. So let's throw that check actually. Yeah, I think he's gonna play king e1 actually to hit my rook. That's what I'm hoping for. Yeah. Now we have this check. Now we have this check. And we can try to bring another rook. Let's see what he's going to play first. If he goes here, then I think we can bring another rook into the game. Yeah, let's do that. Let's do that. King f4. Check. King here. We have this. Oh no, that's not a check because queen is defending that. Wow, I was about to like literally lose the king. Let's go back with the rook first. But now rooks are not coordinated. Wow, man, he's just going for that. I'm getting scared. Look at these pawns. Let's hit the queen. Now this. Look at these pawns. If my kings get opened up, his queen can become so dangerous. Oh man, why I'm giving him like chance? Okay, let's go here. Now we are threatening this check, winning the queen. Just trying to simplify into a winning position. We do have this check. We do have this move. This check first. Forcing king here, then we can just go there. Yeah, he will get these two pieces, but we have a bishop. Let's throw this check. But is that appealing or not? Let me trade one pawn first. Now he will go off f4, king f4. Now we can trade safely because we have this pawn which we can preserve. Now let's get this positioning. Now we are winning. Yeah, you can try, but I will just outflank you. And I will defend that for forever. Let's just make a waiting move. He will get into Zugzwang too soon. Yeah, let's just repeat the move one time. Hopefully it is not going to be a draw. And now we can play bishop h1, and now he has to give me the point to get infiltrated. You missed the queen? Maybe, but we are just trying to infiltrate over there. Yeah, let's go. You know what? Let's go after that pawn now. Let's go after that pawn. And now there is like nothing. I don't know why he is not resigning. I'm not going to stalemate this position. Let's just go here. Let's put this. Check. Check. Why it feels like I'm stalemating? I'm not stalemating. Yeah. Just try to be a little bit careful at the end. Okay, finally I won a game. That's easy. Let's review this one. Let's see where did I go wrong at least. Pawn 9, rook c4 missed. Plenty of time, yeah. Yeah, maybe I have missed that, but there was many ways to win the game. Yeah, 87.5% accuracy against 81.6. Yeah, we have 5 miss, but no need to calculate further there because there were many ways to win the game. Computer is actually suggesting here to take this pawn first. Castle, we play b6, we give up a pawn, but taking that pawn, or computer is suggesting you can just take that queen, and black is better in this position. Why? Because bishop a6 pinning that knight. Let's say he defend. Oh no, he can't defend first of all. He has to play c3 counter attack, but then you take this. And now rook e1. Then you hit that rook. Rook e5. Then you take this. Okay, if he takes this one, now the material is equal. You just defend that with the rook, and that pawn is going to be a weakness for forever, and the position is equal. Kind of engineering way to play the position. We ignore the queen trade and he blundered the game, and bishop a6 was the only winning move. c4 we just takes. We trade, we get the pawn, and we trade everything there, and there was like nothing. He tried to create some chaos on the king side. Oh, I miss rook c4. But then he can go back. You repeat, king f4 again. Queen c4 or rook c4, king g3 again. Why computer is repeating the position? I don't know why computer is repeating. Yeah, there was many way to win the game. So it is not like that move was the only winning move. We force the king onto a vulnerable square. We trade into a winning endgame. And we infiltrate there. We put him under zugzwang. We get the pawn on the other squares of the board and we just win the game at the end. Modi hai to Muslim ji Modi ke. Not here. Yeah, let's leave that whatever that is. Let's keep going with other game. Yeah, that's it. I hope you enjoy the game and the analysis. And you guys can hit that subscribe button if you are new to the channel. Let's start with one e4, one e5 and knight f3. Okay, we are going to get our favorite Italian game on the board and we play f6, sorry d4. Against knight f6 we play d4 takes and we castles. Bishop c5, knight takes, but he chooses the safest way to play the position. Let's take that pawn. If he takes, we can take it back with the queen. Our queen is active. Bishop e7, but he goes for this move. We can actually take and damage his pawn structure. Then maybe e5. That looks a way to go. Let's go for that. I have not played this kind of position in recent time. Let's take. Now we are already hitting this. So he has to defend that. Oh, he's giving up this pawn with check. Oh, crazy. We would love to trade, right? I can actually go rook e1, but then takes, and king f7 actually help him. Let's go here. So bring this knight out. Bishop g5. We are up a pawn. We just have to be solid. Okay, we can take, then knight d5 is a move to jump in. But I don't want to give up the bishop actually. Let's play a3 first to stop bishop b4 because I want to play rook e1. Okay, he is going after my knight. You can go for that if you really want to. Can I go here? I do have this move, but then he takes that pawn. If I go here, then he takes this pawn. Oh, and he can return to that square and to defend that c7. So that's not working. I can start with that, but then again there is bishop takes, which I don't quite like. And this move seems interesting to defend that. Yeah. I don't know why I'm taking like so much huge time. Let's go knight a4. Let me defend that. I want to play rook b1 or maybe knight c5. Okay, he hits my knight. Knight c5 is a move now. But then he takes. We go back, but then this pawn will be weak. Okay, let him damage my knight. Sorry, let him damage my pawn structure. I will get the open b5 to work with. Okay, now maybe he is deciding to damage my pawn structure. Let's go a4. Okay, good move, I guess. Okay, he is making me passive. Hey, look at my rooks. Look at this pawn. Why I'm playing like that? I have no idea, no freaking idea. I don't know what actually I'm doing now. F4 actually helps him. C3. Oh man. I was trying to play rook b1, but it's fine. Let's go here. Let's get rid of that weakness. Then maybe we can just bring this bishop out, knight out to that. Yeah, let's go b3. Let's get rid of that weakness for the forever. And that pawn at the end might become a weakness. Knight e3 and knight e4. We have kind of positional grind now. Let's hit that rook first. Oh, that discovery. That's working. Why I'm missing when bishop takes h2, king takes h2, rook takes g5. He wins a pawn. He misses that. I was not hoping that. Knight c4, let's hit that. Let's hit that. That was not hard. That was not hard, I think. Now let's go rook d2, but then again, I can take this. Yeah, let's take this. But I think my knight is very good on c4. I don't want to give up that. I can take. Let's get rid of any kind of shenanigan there. You know what? I want to preserve both of these two pieces because this knight is hitting this pawn and this bishop can be useful at the end to hit that target because that is on a dark square. Okay, with that move, I think he's actually helping me. I was trying to get rook d1 anyway. And if he takes, we have rook takes d1 and we will be hitting that pawn. And definitely that pawn is not going to be an easy task. Oh, and I didn't expect this again. Oh, do I have this tactic? If he takes my knight, then we can take, but then there is bishop takes. Like, okay, let's take this first, maybe. Or I can just go here as there is no entry point. He's finding all the good move. It's not easy. Okay, let's take this. Let's go to e1. There is no bishop e2. Maybe should have taken that bishop. Maybe should have just eliminated that bishop with the knight, I think. But his rook is tied down in the defense of this pawn, so it's not easy for him to get a move. Bishop g3, but this bishop is kind of good piece. Should I just eliminate that knight with that bishop now? Okay, he is trying to give up this. Can I just pin that? Bishop c3 we take, knight takes, and we win that pawn. Yeah, let's try to hit that and pin that. Now we are hitting this, so bishop c3, or he has to move this bishop. Otherwise we will win this. And the moment he moves this bishop, we can take that rook, knight takes d5, and we win that pawn. We win that pawn, and now knight c6, and we can start rolling down this pawn to the promotion. Yeah, so anything can happen now. Okay, he moves that bishop, makes sense. We can't take this because my rook is hanging. So we have to go for this approach. Knight takes and we take this. I don't think I'm blundering anything. So let's just take that pawn. Knight c6 and we can actually start pushing this one. It will be great if we can trade off this strong bishop. Yeah, maybe now he's preparing that move. So knight c6 is better. Yeah, I think knight c6 is better. In this way, we are just blocking off this pawn as well. And now he will play g5. We are going to draw this bishop back anyway. And the good thing is all of these pawns are on a light square, so his bishop can never touch our pawns. a5 actually here, but there is this move which he can use. Let's try to bring the king into the game. Check, we have to move the knight. Knight. Let's go knight e4. g5. Am I going in wrong direction already? No, if I goes there, my knight will be completely out of the square. No, I think I'm going into wrong direction. No. Can I go here to hit that? Yeah, let's go. Let's go to hit that weakness. What about this one? Okay, he defend very good. Can we offer this knight trade? Sorry, bishop trade now? Yeah, that looks appealing. If I goes here, there is this nasty check. But then king d3 actually. Yeah, let's go for this. Check, king d3. There is one more check, that's annoying. Yeah. Check. Hopefully I'm not getting cooked, man. King f3. Defends the pawn. I don't know what he's trying to do. Let's offer a bishop trade now. because now his knight is tied down in the defense of that pawn. Okay, he ignores. Can I go here? Check, and we infiltrate. Let's go. If he throws that check, we can just go here and start hitting that pawn. Oh, we have to speed up. Why I'm playing so slow? Like, what's the problem? I really want to play, but I'm not in time. Let's try to get our king on c4. How will we break through? It's not easy. It should be a draw, but we are up 2 pawns. And why I'm not making any kind of progress? Like, I have an idea to play f3, dropping this bishop back with king c4 and start hitting that weakness. But we have to speed up so fast. Here, let's go. That is defended by the bishop. Let's hit that. Hit this. Knight back. Then like e3, solidifying that. Let's go g3. We have to hit that target and we have to speed up. Okay. He's trying to hit that, but that is already defended by my knight. And knight g4, we drop this bishop back. And now bishop e3 start hitting that. No check is working because we can eliminate that. And we have that decoy at the end. Speed up, speed up. Okay. Oh, this guy is not giving me the chance. What should I do? Let's go here. Oh, that might be the bad move. But if he go after that pawn, we will start hitting this one. Let's eliminate. Let's eliminate. Let's push. Deflection. We win all of the pawns. And he resigned. Let's go. Let's go. Wow. Finally, I am playing some good game. I'm so sorry I was not reading your chat, guys. Oh, said hi. Yes, Jerome. Yes, hello, how are you? Looks good, yeah. Thanks for subscribing. Hitty boy, hitty boy, hit it boy. Nice game, man. Thank you very much, Sam. Thank you, Makbul. Let's review this one. Let's try to take some lessons from this. Bro, how many years you playing chess? Okay, now I'm in a good mood, so I can answer your questions. I'm playing chess from like 3 years. Okay, we start with e4, e5, knight f3, knight c6, bishop c4, knight f6, and we strike in the center with d4. And takes, we castles, and we simply give up this pawn because if we take rook e1 and we try to get some kind of initiative from the start of the game, d5 is in this position the best move. Then we takes, queen takes, and we go knight c3, and we can try to have some tricky position. 3 years and 2000 elo, that's impressive. Thank you. Yeah, can you do a head wobble like this or what? Okay. Okay, he actually played bishop e6, and taking that bishop is the best move. Not best, but second. Where we play e5, takes, and we get the pawn, and it's plus 1.3 already. Apparently, knight d2 was the better move. Try to get that knight around to c4. But we give him some chance, and now it's just equal. After bishop 5, it is just equal because he has some constant pressure on that b2 pawn. Knight a4 was bad move because we simply give him so much initiative. And we come back, then we allow him to get b4 as well. But after that move, it was a blunder because there was bishop takes h2, king takes h2, and rook takes d5, and the position is equal. He did not find that. I was so terrified by this move. I just overlooked that bishop takes h2 tactic. Not deflecting, but throwing a bishop with check opening up a pathway to hit that bishop at the end. Solid game, man. He is 2200 peak too. Only 3 years and you 2000. Yeah, that was awesome. Thank you. Okay. But he missed that. I was not expecting that miss from his because he was 2100 player. But he misses that, and computer already suggesting just eliminate that knight and then try to go for knight c4 or try to get this rook out of this d file. But I played kind of like a human. I don't want to give up this bishop for this knight yet. I play knight c4 directly to hit that, and now we drop again. Computer suggesting eliminate that knight. Yeah, it is a positionally good move because after you eliminate that knight, this knight is a monster. It is controlling like everything in the center and it is doing a good job hitting that pawn constantly. And black can never remove this knight. In order to remove that knight, he has to give up that exchange because he has the bishop and our knight is on the light square. And look at all of these pawns are on the light square. And we are going to play rook d1 and nothing will be on the dark square bishop, so this bishop would have been ineffective. That's why computer was saying that they just eliminate that knight with the bishop. Yeah, that was positionally good move. Yeah, it is positionally deep move because you are immediately taking control of the entire game. White is crushing, but I missed that chance because it is like kind of human instinct to save that bishop for the end. We takes and rook e1. Again, computer is like screaming, take that fucking knight. What are you doing with your bishop? Take that knight. But I was like, no, I'm not going to do that. Like dumb. He played bishop d2, which I think officially loses the game because of rook d1, and now he has to trade that rook and give up that pawn on a5. And after that, yeah, he tried to defend his position very good. Knight f4, f5 was a bad move. I don't know why. Oh, because that pawn was hanging like for forever. But why not he take that pawn like after this move? Why? Because I think we can trap his bishop. But then there is g5. Black can trap my bishop. We takes, and then king g2, and this position is still winning. Takes, we are up a pawn. This pawn is a passer. Oh, that is not actually winning. White is only 1.6. So what is the move after this? You take back with the king. Oh, now if he goes for your knight, you just move your knight anywhere and you go for this weakness. Okay. Now that was a blunder because of first of all g6 is there hitting the knight, and knight does not have a good square. If he goes here, you give up a pawn. But he missed that g6. He dropped the bishop back. We play king e2, check king f3. Now we solidify our position. We bring all of our pieces into the center of the board. Our position is super active. He gives us the chance to eliminate one of the piece. We deflect his king now with the pawn. And if we try to stop that, actually we can take this pawn. And I am defending that. Right? So he can't take that pawn. And if he tries to go for the bishop with the king, then we just move the bishop and that pawn is promoting. First of all, this pawn is promoting here as well. So he cannot leave the pawn. If he takes, we are winning anyway with 3 extra pawns. So I hope you enjoy the game and the analysis. I think, bro, speak in Tamil. Bro, I don't know how to speak Tamil. I'm so sorry. I'm not from North. But now 2150 now in puzzles. Why? Are you the chess prodigy? No, man, I was not the chess prodigy. He is also 3000 puzzle peak. 3000 plus puzzle peak. Yeah, that was the previous puzzle theme by chess.com, but now it has changed. And now solving puzzles is a little bit hard. They give like 2 points or 3 points for solving the puzzles. Bro, why did you become 2150 in puzzles from 3000 plus? Bro, before the chess.com rating inflation was so high by chess.com. If you had solved one puzzle, they will give you like 10 points, 12 points, 15 points. But now recently they have revised the puzzle system and they are now giving the only 2 and 3 points by solving one puzzles. So they are trying to keep the puzzle rating and your actual rating same so that you will feel real if you go to the solving puzzles. But before it was like a man's puzzle rating is like 3000, but their actual rapid rating is like 1800, 1900, which was like so differentiating in between your actual rating and your puzzle rating. That's why they decided to keep the puzzle rating like similar to your actual rating. I don't have a FIDE rating. Really like the game. Thank you, Sam, and thank you for your previous $2 super chat. I appreciated that. I was like so mad that at that point. That's why I didn't notice that. I'm so sorry for that. But now I can shout out to you. A big shout out to you guys, as you are just keeping some faith on me and you are keeping yourself on the stream. Start fast now, man. Yeah. True, bro, but I went from 2570 to 90 now to 15. That's great. But let's try to keep yourself, keep going. Okay, now I'm going to play some Blitz game. I don't want to play more rapid games because playing rapid game is giving me some like real headache. I really want to improve. I lost 2 games, but I got 2 games as well, which is I think a good thing. And we take some lessons from there as well. And let's keep going in Blitz action. 1e4. We are facing the Sicilian, and you guys know that I'm going for this bishop c4 line. a4 to stop b5. We takes. Let's give black what he wants. I'm just giving him d5. Bishop g5 pins that knight. Let's stop it back. Now we can go knight d2, knight f1. Okay, now let's go d4. Bishop c2. I was going to get that. Should I trade? No, I don't want to trade pieces. I want to keep everything on the board so that I can create some chaos. But I don't know why people are just going. Now we have to trade because we don't have a good option. If I go here, then I think there is g5. We have to go back. Let's take that. Not a big deal. And knight f5, hitting that queen. And if we give up that, okay, very good. I have the bishop pair. Queen d2, just connect the rook. Knight e4 is a move. And knight e4 is like kind of scary move. Not scary, but that is a move. Now again, he's just going for the trade. Why, man? Why? Why you guys don't want to have a fight? Just be real. Play real chess. Knight e5. Let's trade everything if you want to. Because at the end I'm going to have a bishop pair. Knight takes, I want to take back with the queen to infiltrate over there. And what if we don't take? Maybe we can just take. Okay. We can take and actually go here. Let's take this. Let me make a room for my king first. Hitting the bishop. Can I take this? Pawn takes. Queen takes h6. Oh, I do have this stack. Maybe this stack is even stronger. Takes, bishop takes. But then there is this move. So what about bishop takes, pawn takes, and knight takes? And if you move that knight, we have let's go for that. If I lose, I lose. If I win, that will be crazy. I missed this move. I can't go here. Let's threaten this fork. And he fall for that. He literally fall for that. Wow. That's how you get the reward. That's how you get the reward. Just by creating chaos on the board. Just get detached by this knight and I will erase everything and you lose the game. Man, what was that? Let's see if that sacrifice was sound or not. Thanks for subscribing, Silent Rook. Wow, Silent Rook. I think you are in the corner for like eternity. 89.9% accuracy. So that was not that much of a big blunder. We get the following position. Opening was not that great, but it was not dubious as well. He tried to trade everything out of the opening. But if you trade everything, how are you going to win the game? Makes sense? Yeah, sacrificing is a blunder, but it's not a big blunder. It is just minus 1.19. So black does not know how to win this game actually. He has to go slowly. And he just blundered on the next move. Knight f5 just wins the game. Yeah, I hope you enjoy this game, guys. And maybe you guys can hit that like and subscribe button now. Okay, 1 e4 as usual, always. One more Sicilian. Can we crush this Sicilian one more time? Oh, no, I was not playing e5. But I think I just over advanced this pawn. Knight g6. Oh, yeah, I over advanced this pawn. Defending this pawn is like impossible. Knight g6 was a move. Let's take en passant. Let's drop this bishop back. Now castle. And now it's not clear how black is going to punish us. Queen. Nah. Bishop here. Or knight d2. Let's go knight d2 actually. We are defending that bishop. There you go. Time is a bit low. Wow, man, he is really trying to go after my bishop. Can I go here? Oh no. Let's go here. Now we have to trade. Now we have to trade the queen and get into the end game because I can't lose that b2 pawn. If he takes the b2 pawn, c3 pawn will become a weakness. So let's trade, let's hit that. We have an eye on this knight as well. So knight has to move. We can just take and damage that bishop. Right? Okay, he defend that. Very good. Can I take? Let's solidify that knight first. Let me solidify that knight on c5. Okay. Defend. Take. What is knight bot? Knight bot is stupid. If you take, we have takes. Oh, you hang the knight? Not actually, because you can take this knight. Is this move a good move? I think so. And we can solidify that knight with a5 as well. Rook d1. Takes. Oh, he has that counter. If I goes here, I think he can actually. Oh. What should I do? Let's save that knight. Okay, he defend. e5. Actually getting this knight back into the game is like hard. If we take, then we lose the bishop. Should d. Really, it is hard. How am I going to get this knight back into the game? I should have just taken that bishop there, man. This allows this move again. I think we are losing this game. I messed up. This knight is not coming home. Here he is just going to get that. Thanks for last stream, Alien Gambit continuation. Oh man, now that move. Fuck. Oh, holy smoke. He gets the idea, man. I should have just taken that bishop and get to the ending game. It is just losing, right? Can I do something with this passer? Oh no, it's actually losing. Oh, that's bad again. Oh, bishop is actually defending the promotion square. It is dead lost. Let's resign this game. There is nothing in this one. Okay, let's keep going. Palla changing account trying to not get trolled. Why? Should have just taken that bishop. First of all, I missed that his bishop was hitting my rook. Okay, let's get some speed now. Okay, he didn't take rook c8. a6, b5, knight a5, knight c4. Now I'm getting scared. I think he wants to get that. Let's hit the bishop. Knight takes. Now knight b6. Or if I take back with this, I will lose the game with queen h7 checkmate. Okay, let's eliminate like that. Wow, he's really trying to give me that. Wow. Ooh. Now we have to be careful. Now his idea will be to remove this somehow. Aha, makes sense. Careful guys, careful. This queen and bishop battery can cost me the game if I'm not careful. I think he's preparing f4. Let's go for this. Let's take f6 now. f6 or f5. Let's go. Literally, what is he trying, man? Now look at the tension on this one. Really, I'm seriously getting outplayed by this guy. If I goes here, then he takes this, and queen takes c6 is coming. What the heck I'm doing? Like, oh no, my queen was defending. Oh fuck! Now I'm one tempo behind. h5 is now coming. Fuck. Seriously, I'm playing like this, like never played I have. I'm giving him like everything. Okay, I think I found the defense. We have to speed up just. We just have to speed up now. Because I have burned all of my time. And he has like 2 minutes 10 seconds. Yeah, he's so good. Not only good, he is so good. But now we are threatening to take that pawn, hitting the queen. And I don't think he's in time by this move. Oh, he's inviting this. Let's go for. Wow. This poke. And if you defend there, then this pawn is hanging with check. Yeah. Oh, really? It's time to bring the knight into the game. Oh, no, 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 no. Here. Oh, time is the issue, right? Oh, I hang my queen. I hang my queen. Rook e8 is there at the end. Fuck off. Man. Oh, come on. In case you guys are wondering why did I resign, king e7 is forced and rook e8 just wins the queen. Was it not last stream? Oh man. Holy. He just came and crushed me. He just invite that move. He gave up the queen for two rooks and he still won the game because of my king weakness. Oh, no, I could have actually taken that because there is no queen at 7 checkmate. And if he take back, you don't take this actually because of this move. Black is still winning. Oh, I missed that move. And I give him whatever he was trying to get. That was a blunder, but it is not like obvious. How are you going to make progress? Black is winning. I don't know why didn't I take this pawn and why I create this unnecessary light square weaknesses there. This pawn is perfectly defended by the knight. There was no need to push f6. Just take that fucking pawn. But the way he was playing like so fast, it was giving me the sense that I had to play fast. And I just closed on there. He was quick too, yeah, he was so quick, and that was giving me the sense that you have to play fast, otherwise you will lose the game on the time. We play e5, and he hang the bishop. Bro, I think you should take break from blitz and play bullet or rapid. No man, he is still trying. I would never try in this kind of position. I would never try, like really never. Now this is a threat. Knight e5, we just drop the bishop back, maybe to e6. Ever played EGM? No. Similar username, Daniel Coaches. Similar user. Ever played EGM? No, no, no. I have never played. Queen b6. Actually, no. Let's go Queen c7. I think I should have just traded that. I can take, but then there is pawn takes, which makes no sense to me. So let's go bishop e6. Bro, how the hell he would play AGM? He is 2125. Yeah, I'm just 2125. If you played unrated games, it's possible. But I don't think even then it is a possibility. Well, this guy is still trying. I have to be careful because I used to mess up this type of position like so many times. Let's go h6 to stop knight g5. And finally I can play knight d5. Should I take that? Let's go here. Takes, takes. Okay, he's hitting my knight. Let's go here. And now I can put one of my knight on e4 as well. Takes, takes. Knight e5. Takes, trade everything. This is not working. And if you take, you will lose the piece. Thank you for giving that. Thank you very much. Do I have that? Let's push this p. Let's just push the p. Bishop is defending there. Okay, thank you for trading the queen. Allowing me to get another queen. Getting checkmated. That's easy. At his elo, there are chances to play with GMs or IMs in tournaments. No, man. I'm never going to play any tournament right now. Sorry, I'm not getting to play any tournament. He created a battery, it seems. Anyone watching CSK versus TC? That German GM with that VHS YT channel, please viewers. Bro, he played like 1500. Yeah. Because he hang his bishop in the opening itself, but still he was trying that. Bro, Fabi better than Shindara. Okay, we will try to look after that game. Let me finish this one. Okay, again, let's give black what he wants. D5 in Sicilian. Let's go C2 to create this evacuating square for the bishop, and I mouse click that. Okay, the game is not over yet. King G2, S3. Now he will be like, oh, knight E5 is there actually. Oh, I have to be so careful. I have to get rid of this bishop immediately. Take. Let's take. Pawn takes. And bishop here. At least there is some tension now. Okay, I can hit that. It seems. And we are fine. You have to take. If he goes back, then we have G4. But actually, I think, you know what? He can go for that. I think, yeah, he can go for that. Besides, 5 is a deep move. Because if I push D5, he can sack. Oh, man, he just goes for that. He's killing it. Not easy. Okay, let's hit this knight. At this level, everything becomes a like move. One bad move, look at, I just mouse click that king castling and look at the pressure on my position. Look at the pressure. Okay, at least he is resolving some of the tension. Thank you for that. Now queens are in the standoff. If he takes, I will really like to take back with the bishop to unpin that knight. But he didn't take. So let's go here, offer a queen trade, unpins our knight. And now we are ready to play bishop e3. My queen is defended, so that's not a big deal. And if you give another check, maybe we can block with the bishop. Knight takes and rook takes. Or queen takes. Offering a queen trade, okay, takes. Thank you. We have the bishop pair. Here already getting the rook behind the pass pawn. Bishop e3, just defend it. And now a3. Let's go a3, kick out this bishop. We have to hit this one somehow. Let's go rook c1. And now maybe we can move this rook somewhere. Sorry, bishop. Okay, he defend, very good. Should I just start pushing this p? Nah, knight is there. Yeah, we can get that, but that is not appealing for me. What should I do? Let's go back with the king. Let's try to pass the move. Okay, now he's hitting the bishop, and it makes sense to trade this strong bishop. He just moved that. Now this knight is like a strong piece. And my rooks are like passive. I don't know what these are doing. Right? This knight is so strong on a blockading square. Hmm. Oh, let's pick a rook out. Yeah, we are fine. Oh, actually not. Fantastic, and we lose that pawn. I missed the tactic. No, I missed the tactic. Actually, he is very good. He is very good. I have to be so careful now. Because these two pawns can really roll down on my queen side. And he's playing like that. Let's hit the rook. Rook here. And my rook is very passive defending this lame pawn. Let's hit this knight now. Let's offer a bishop trade and try to create a bind over there. Knight a4 is there, but I'm not actually scared about that. Let's go here. Oh, rook e3, check. Time is key. Oh, that was a fork. Oh, should still be winning because of the time. Is there any checkmate, guys? I don't think so. Oh, we win the game on time. Yeah, that other guy 2 games ago was a monster. Lol. Flag him. Lucky, yeah, lucky escape there. So that was the only point where did I go wrong. Apart from that, I was playing well there. Yeah, that was a fork. I missed that. Should have gone here, but then again, takes. If he pushes, that's easy. But even if he gets the rook behind, then we can stop that pawn. Yeah, we can stop that pawn, and our king is active. He's just up a pawn. It should have been a draw at the end. But he does not have any time to calculate like anything. Okay, let's see what's happening in the candidates. And yeah, I was really hoping for Favi to win against India. Everyone sends rematch. Is it a good idea or accept it? Everyone sends rematch. Is it a good idea to accept it? No, because they want to get revenge. Okay, Wei versus Hikaru ended in a draw. Anis versus Andrei Yasepenko has still alive. And Fabi versus Shindaro. Fabi is better versus Shindaro. But Shindaro is like ice in his veins. He will defend this position. I don't think Fabi can convert this game. Because I have seen this, even Fabi gets the winning position, he fumbles at the end. Right, he fumbles at the end. So I don't think, okay, let me resize the board first of all. Pro Shindaro one candidate. You cannot say that actually right now. Before he had 1.1. Yeah. Now it is just 0.6. It is not like winning kind of advantage. They don't like rematch. Yeah. So I think this game can end in a draw because both players has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 pawns. Yeah, white has this outside passer, but you have to be careful about this passer as well because black has this passer as well, which is just 1, 2, 3 step away from queen. And your pawn is still 7 step away, and it is like, yeah, so the fact that black has the outside passer is counterbalancing the position as like equality. Hikaru and Wei draw so fast, yeah. So I think Shindaro will defend this position. It is not that hard. It is not that white have an edge, but it's drawable. Hikaru, sorry, Fabi has that enough time as well. He has that enough time as well. Hikaru commentating. Okay, let's see what he's trying to say about that. Can I go back?
Just to name a few. And so, I think that ChessBase kind of falls in the same realm of where, it's software, but I do think with vibe coding, it's very easy to create stuff that objectively can be better. And I think there are many products currently, like even what Chris has made on his own website is probably functions just as well as ChessBase. I mean, I know there are other things like Chess Monitor, Lead chess.com, etc. So it's interesting. I mean, I think there are plenty of people who do use ChessBase, but I would be kind of concerned that going forward, whether it's going to have the value that it currently has.
Okay, so he's just talking about chess platforms which you can use.
I mean, I don't want to get too deep into the weeds, but since you bring it up, like for example, there's this
Why
Yahoo
coding
Gear
software
leak,
website?
right, on Lee Chess. With the
Yeah.
games, and it happened, I think, with Richie and
Why
Ding
coding
Liren in the
software
previous
website?
match.
I
Like,
don't know.
if I want to go play against my seconds, play some training games or something, I can just play on a private server. I don't have to use Lee Chess or chess.com. Like, this is not rocket science. This is not hard to program. I mean, maybe the people with the general skills and expertise that do these things aren't in the world of chess, but it's not hard to create like a private server and play games. This is not difficult stuff. It's 2020.
He's just saying that it's not hard to create any kind of software and play the game of chess. It is not like rocket science. Anybody can do that. Yeah, that's man. I don't know what has spoken out of his mouth. I don't know what is the key details or whatever they are talking about, because candidates is going on and they are talking about like chess platform. Maybe for the preparation. You just need enough users. Yeah, I'm more excited for woman candidates as it is tied to yeah tournament and anybody can win where Shindara already won. Yeah. You just need enough. When did you started the stream, bro? It has been 2 hours. Cause it's already over. Shindara won the game. Yeah.
To work in the Norwegian competition authority, where monopolies is
Let's leave this thing and let's get back into the action. Okay, I have to pick up the call, guys. I'm coming. Oh, where is the key? Yeah, कहाँ है? Okay. Um, Okay, I'm back, guys, and let's go. Let's play one more rapid game. Fabi has what? Fabi again has 1.2 advantage. They will play like entire night. Let's leave that. We will get the results at the end. And now we can play some of the rapid games, I think. Yeah. Let's go. Let's play one more rapid. And let's try to win this one. As I really wants to win the game and try to get one extra win. E4, E5, knight F3, bishop C4. Can you play with me, bro? Dark enemy. Okay, let me finish this game. Then I will try to play against you guys. Bishop E7 I actually don't like. He's trying to play a little bit passively. Okay, let's castle. Let's go D3. Let's go H3. Takes. Knight A5 is like no brainer. Maybe we can take that knight. If knight A5 happens, we can take that. On now. Maybe we can play C3 now. If we didn't go knight A5 now, we will play C3 to create that evacuation square for our bishop. He goes back with the knight. I don't know what is the idea. Let's go C3. We can take that, but I think he is giving that on purpose. Takes. There is this move and both of the bishop. That bishop, queen h5, everything will become operational. No, I don't actually like that. Let's go here first. I think he wants to create f4. Now he defend that. Can I plot my knight on e4? But then f4 is coming anyway. Oh man, he's just going for the kill. I have to be like so careful. Knight g5 now. Yeah, now knight g5. Oh, bishop here. But then there is queen g6. So knight g3 invites this move, but then we have knight. Yeah, let's go knight g3, f4. First here, queen g6, then knight g3. Black position looks so good. And I can get crushed. Knight g3, this move, knight e4. Let's go. His position is looking cool now. As he has pushed f4, f5, queen is active, bishop can come alive. But if we push f4, then we have knight e4, forking the queen and that bishop. If we can eliminate this dark square bishop, then damage will be less. Would you do a collab with Blunderman? Yeah, I will try to do that. I don't know what is the problem with like so less viewership. Before it was like always 100, and right now I don't know where are the viewers gone. Okay, I think I have to find the details. What is wrong with my channel and what is wrong with my stream? Okay, he goes here. Maybe he's just going for the attack. Yeah. Do I have this move? But then again, there is this way to go, which I don't feel like good. Can I go here and avoid this move? I don't think so. My position is kind of paralyzed, you know. This is a now big threat. I don't know how to untangle my pieces. Let's try to get something on queen side. This is coming, maybe then g4, and he can just kill me on the king side. Yeah, it looks like so scary. I might get crushed. Okay, let's see how he's going to create the attack. Bishop e6. We can trade. I think we should trade and then we can go there like that is the way. We can try to go here as well to keep the bishop takes, queen takes. I'm not saying there is any tactics. d4 big deal, he has this move. Not working. We have to trade that. Let's hit the knight. Knight here I'm hoping for. And then maybe we have this move. That's not working, right? I'm really struggling to develop this bishop. D4 here, then we have this move, I guess, right? Yeah, let's go D4. If he goes here, we have D4, a fork, forking the queen and the knight. And if we move the queen, then maybe we can take that. And if he takes, we have queen takes F3 and we will be chilling. We will have the open E file. And I don't think there will be much attack there. So this is not working. He can't take this pawn as well as his queen is hanging. And if we can eliminate that pawn on E5, then I think there will be less attack. He's around 1850. Okay, I agree, but he is 21 and rapid. Blitz, he is 1850. Okay, if he pushes this, then we have d5 hitting the queen and the knight back. He moves the queen anywhere, we takes the knight, he takes my knight and queen takes f3 and we will be fine. B takes c6, we can even take that pawn on c6 at the end. So I don't think e4 is working. Let's calculate it together. Okay, he didn't take, so no need to calculate further. Let's just eliminate that strong pawn. Knight takes, good. And I can go bishop f4 now. I don't want to take and help him with the development. So let's go bishop f4. I hope I'm not blundering anything. Knight takes f3, queen takes f3, defending the bishop is there. So I think it's fine. Yeah, let's trade because there was huge attack on my king side. So trade everything, get the comfortable position, and let's play real chess. Knight is not coming back into the game easily. My queen is nicely placed. Yeah, he can push g5, but I don't think that is too much of a big deal because we can move the queen. Oh man, he's just going for the kill actually. Let's go queen f3. Let's make it a little bit hard to get g4. And if he puts f4, we have this move, I guess. This is also a move. But after that move, the knight will be on the rim. Let's go knight e4 actually. Knight e4, knight c5 and knight e6. That is my plan. And now these kinds are kind of blockade on the light square. So it is not easy to push these pawns. Okay, I think we can develop here as well. We have the idea of going here. Knight e4 is coming, I guess. Knight e5 actually. So should I go a6? Yeah, let's go a6. Let's try to activate this rook onto the a5. If he pushes b3, then we have knight d5 hitting that queen. He goes here first, which I was worried about. And now f3 is coming. Oh, I missed this. I missed this one. Now f3 is now going to be huge danger. Yeah. I'm giving him some chances back. Yeah, he's creating his king weak. If I take, there's a knight takes f3 check. So here, yeah, takes, king takes. King takes, no check. But he can move the knight in order to pin my knight, right? And all of a sudden my king is like more weak, right? We don't have this check. Knight is pinned. He's hitting my rook. Am I cooked? Oh, I think so. Oh, I'm giving him the chance. What am I missing? Knight h4 check. King h1. This is a problem piece. Oh, this is coming. Ha ha. I have to give up the rook. Maybe. My king is suddenly huge weak. I don't know what is the thing. Nowadays, everybody just goes for the king side. I don't know why I have not developed this kind of idea. Yeah, I'm still behind in this thing. King h1. I don't know why I have not developed this idea that I can just go for the king side, same side attack. Maybe takes and there is queen takes f2 and he is kind of winning on the spot because of my king weakness. Okay, he's hitting that. I do have this check, but is that check working? This loses the pawn. There is this check. Or he's hitting the knight as well. Check. Man. I don't have a move. Here takes. Oh, he pins my knight. Check. King at 7. Check just takes. Or like. What are you doing? Hitting this and hitting this, and it is impossible to defend both at the same time. Oh, why, man? I don't know, man. I don't know. But it is kind of concerning for me. How, like, everybody is just crushing it. How? This is just checkmate threat as knight is already perfectly placed. So if I defend, he can't take. Okay, let's try to defend this first. He is not giving me the time even to take that pawn. As he is playing. Time, yeah. But the position is like if I make one bad move, I will lose instantly. Oh, look at this move, cutting off the connection between the knight, sorry, queen and that pawn. And threatening this checkmate. Holy smoke. Should I go here? But then again, there is this checkmate. How can you do? How can you save the game? King g2, then he takes this, and at the end he takes the knight. And I lose the game immediately. Wow, man. It seems like his king is weak. His king was weak, but actually my king is so weak. I can't do anything. I can't even counter attack his queen because queen takes s3 is a checkmate threat. So king g2 is forced. Knight takes d4, pawn takes d4, then even rook takes or queen takes is just winning spot. Yeah, it's over. Should I try this move at least? To defend that, giving that rook there. Then we can take, let's try this move at least. We are defending this. So there is no check. And if it is this rook, then we take that with check. And with the help of knight, we can try to do something there. Oh, I just missed that. I hang my queen. Well, let's see the accuracy. Wow, man, how everybody is coming and crushing me like I'm noob, like I'm 1500. I just don't know how to defend the position. 89.5% accuracy, and he don't make like much mistakes in the game. Opening was kind of bad, but not that bad. Computer wants to take this pawn, but I thought this position is going to be better for black. You move the rook, but now queen h5, bishop is already eye down onto this diagonal. Maybe it can sacrifice on h6. If you are not computer, you can lose quickly. This f4, f5, f4, f3 idea is coming as well. That's why I didn't take that pawn. And all of a sudden, he starts getting the... That was good move. That was also fine. This is also fine. It was just equal. That was bad. And computer wants to go queen a4. Just leave your king side with the queen and try to do something on the queen side. What the heck? And after that move, he just gets all of the thing. Yeah, computer wants to go knight g5, try to hit that pawn and try to do something. But I try to do something immediately which allow this knight d5, and after that look at the move. He gets all the moves on the money. Not a single mistake. He's just winning the game. Yeah. I lose the game in the span of 3 moves. It was just equal at this moment. White is a little bit better. One bad move. That was right. So basically I lost the game with one bad move. Yeah, I lost the game with this move. How will you differentiate that queen e2 is losing and queen d1 is fine for you? Queen d1 is fine, but f3 anyway. You push g4 now and close down the king side. Wow, that was the idea. So it was a little bit deep. So you have to play a little bit prophylactically. Yeah, that's why queen d1 is better. But queen on e2, f3 hits this queen as well. So you don't have the option of playing g4 and closing down the king side. That's so subtle. And in order to get better at it, in order to get 2100, 2200 rating, you have to find these moves. You have to find these moves. It's so subtle, like you have to be extra precise. That's why queen d1, f3, g4. Wow. Computer says moves that need hard to defending, yeah. But it was not that deep. So basically queen e2 loses us the game. Queen e2, you lost the game. One bad move. And he just takes the entire game. That was the second culprit. I don't know how rook e2 is a little bit fine because you are at least indirectly defending that knight with the rook. We basically lose the game in one move. Prophylactically, man. Both the words have same meaning. Okay, let's see what he's going to play now. Knight f3. Let's try to get the same setup. He's going for reti. Nowadays, playing chess is like even at 2000 it is so hard. I was going so good previously, like 2200, 2100, 2150, and all of a sudden I'm feeling like stupid. Seven. Okay, he's taking a pause. He is going to have hard time developing this bishop because he has already closed up this pawn chain. So maybe he can go for b3 and bishop b2 setup. Okay, let's treat the light square. I think we should take this knight, takes, then drop the knight back. Because if I give him the chance, I think he is going to play f4 maybe. If I takes, pawn takes and knight d7, he is going to play f4 anyway. But I think that will be less appealing. Let's take this. That will be less appealing because now this pawn is a weakness. We can go for knight c4. But before that, let's castle. But at least I'm giving him some counter-attacking chances as well with those moves. So should I go knight c5 or bishop c5? Both. Let's go. Again, it is the taste kind of move. Knight e6, but then there is f4, f5. I think I'm giving white some chances to go for the simple attack. Yeah, I think that was the best bad move, I guess. But these are the things which I'm missing nowadays. Which move are best, which are bad, which gives the advantage to my opponent, which is good for me. Because now it feels like white have a free hand to just go for g4, g5, f5, e6 ideas. Because we don't have enough pieces to go for an attack, and hitting that king is like so hard. This bishop is already defending the pawn, and knight e6 right walks right into f5. So this is tough. Like knight e4 is not a possibility. Let's go queen d7. A prophylactic is another name used for no, but your meaning being a preventive is correct. Yeah. I want to get this square for my knight, but it's not easy because the queen is defending that. As long as queen is defending, what is for the food? What? Okay, he's hitting my knight. Knight e6. Yeah, he's preparing f5, I know. But knight e6, f5. If I goes for the counter attack, he can actually take my knight and hit the queen, which initially was my idea. And I can't go back because that walks right into f5. So we have to go knight e4. Let's go knight e4. Takes. At least we have the open d file. At least we have the open d file, and we can use that fact to hit that bishop with rook d8. Yeah, he will take that. I don't know what he's thinking about. But with the help of this pawn, at least we are clamping down over white position. Okay, is there any good discover attack? I don't think so. So maybe we can bring this rook into the game. Yeah, let's go here. Yeah, he will move this bishop like here to hit my queen. I know that is no brainer. Queen e6 is there. But we have to defend this pawn. But I feel like that is the idea of g4, g5, like the move. And this pawn can become a weakness. He's already hitting that one. Look at him. He's already hitting that one. So how will I defend? If I goes here, there is g4. He walks right into the attack. Defending this pawn is actually so hard, I think. Yeah. Oh. Do I have this move? Takes. He takes the rook. And I have this move then, hitting that rook. Yeah, that makes sense. Let's go for this. Takes. We are sacrificing a pawn. Oh, his rook can evacuate via a4, I guess. But my goal is to hit that. It's kind of Americanized use of the word, yeah. Never knew it was a non-family friendly word. Yeah. It is this, we sack a pawn. I don't know what I'm going to get for that. Queen d5 comes in mind, followed by this move. But this bishop is also in no man's land. Let's double up. Oh, here's actually bishop b4. He do have this bishop b4, hitting that bishop. And if you move the bishop, rook will be hanging. So have dropped that bishop back to b6 first, then maybe we should have tried to develop along the d file. Okay, he goes for this way. And now this. But then he takes the bishop and counter attack my rook. Oh man. So maybe we can go for that. And then queen e4. The problem with taking is he can just undouble his pawns. So I do have this move as well. That makes interesting. But if I goes here, then he takes that pawn. And queen e4 will be, queen d5 will be not be effective because he will have the escape. You know what, this guy is giving me the real headache. So this way, there is this move. Okay, let's go here. And now if he goes here, then we have bishop d, sorry, queen d5 hitting that rook. Rook is trapped. Then we can go for that. Plenty of time. Get the win, man. Let's try. Let's try. But it's not easy. White is solid. Shai, do you know a fit pawn? Okay, he goes here. Queen d5. Queen d5 paralyzed. That's a blunder, I think. Queen d5 paralyzed him. Now you can't even move this bishop because you will lose the rook. As my queen and rook both are hitting that. And this rook is literally trapped. Yeah, you can defend it with queen f3. But then maybe bishop c5. Bishop c5. Yeah, that makes sense. Putting some pressure over there. But he's never going to move the bishop. How are you going to get the advantage kind of thing? What, he just gives this? Huh? Huh? What am I missing? Why? No. That's not a way to go. We just take. He's 2100, c5 opponent. He also streams live. I'll check him out. An actual good strategic YouTube streamer. Wow. That's great. Okay, now I think we are just simply winning the game on the spot. There is nothing which he can do. I don't know what was that move. Queen g4. You know what? I can take this. But pawn takes. He will not take back with the rook. He will take back with the pawn. So let's defend that. Make it impossible for him to move this. And now with the bishop c5 move. Let's make it simple. Let's take back with the queen. Let's offer a queen trade. Do not create unnecessary. Oh, I got checkmated! Oh, man! How can I messed up, man? What is the problem in my mind? I don't want to say anything, man. I don't want to say anything. I don't know what is the problem in my mind. I literally don't know. He has only one threat which he created and I just fall for that. Just take that freaking bishop. Takes, there is no checkmate. If he takes, you just take. Lack of concentration. That is the thing. Why are you spamming messages, fake guy? Just get out of here. I don't want to say anything. What can I say about these kind of things? I don't know why I'm not getting the above line. It is like the story for like previous 2 months. I'm trying my best. I'm getting the winning advantage. Then that one move costing me the entire game. I have lost 2 games, which I was not supposed to lose. Which I was not supposed to lose. That's why it is so hard in rapid. You just get the winning advantage. I just always get relaxed. This move is problematic. Maybe we move the queen. Okay, it takes this. Should I bring the knight into the game or should I take this pawn with check? That is the question. It should be winning, but I kind of let's take this pawn first. And if he goes back, I will throw one more check because he is hitting my queen. So, or I can just take this pawn. But if I take this pawn, there is this move, hitting the queen move, and he will take that. So let me throw this check, forcing king e2. Let's bring the knight out. Or should we go this way? That is actually interesting. If I goes here, rook c1, bishop a6 check, king f3, and then I have this move. threatening some sort of nice. Let's go here. Let's try to get this bishop into the game. It should be winning if I'm not wrong. How should we continue? Let's go here. It's a check. That was 4. And now this way, threatening this move. I do have this one, but let's go here. There is no immediate threat, and now I am threatening this move. King g3, rook g8. That has to be good if we do anything here. And I'm ready to play knight c6, bringing another force into the game. Oh, that bishop hanging actually. What are you doing, man? Not hanging, but that bishop was in the standoff. Really? Check or this? Okay, we take, rook takes. We have this check. What was that? I think if he takes, that loses with this check. King here, and we have another check, picking the rook up. Check. If he goes here, then rook g8 will be winning. King e2, we have this check. That's a fork, and we win the rook and the game as well. So should be fine now. Let's see. Yo, after that match, can I 1v1? You request. My user is. I'm so sorry, I'm not playing my viewers today, so maybe I can try to play with my viewers tomorrow, as tomorrow it's Sunday. Oh, I see the idea. He wants to get the knight at least. Okay, let's go for this. Can I take this and trap this? That is check. We just move the king. One more check. We just move the king to g7, and then there will be no check, and rook is trapped in the corner. Am I right or wrong? And my queen is always going to defend the other rook in the diagonal. So maybe we are just winning this game now. Yeah, I think we are winning. Check, king g7. I don't think there is anything else. Queen g4 is there, actually, to hang the queen in one move. Okay, he develops the knight. Okay, we have to calculate, is there any kind of streak? I don't think. Let's just take that rook for free. And now rook d8, check, king. f8 is the only move. Wow, man, is there a repetition? Kind of. My king is in the jail. If I try to go there, I can get checkmated with some kind of moves. Oh man. So I have to be brave. I have to go like this way, getting another check, this. Let's try to get the king on this square somehow. But even then, I think there will be some sort of check. I think it's a draw. My king is in the fire of check. Let's go here. And now there is this check, then we block that check. Finally, we give up that pawn. But maybe we can bring the king. What if I goes here, then another check, king h6, and he has multiple checks. If I goes here, then this. So I have to push e5, then he takes this. I move the rook somewhere, then he takes that. Now can I go here? But then this is hanging with check, which I don't like. And he can just repeat. I think it's a draw. Or draw even, I can get checkmated if I'm not careful. It feels like his king is safe. His king is safe, right? My king is like so weak. And now if I block here, then he has this move and he wins the game. No more checks. This check we block here. Oh man, how is it a draw? I'm like enough material ahead, but there is no breakthrough. Fuck. Queen c1, there was rook hanging in the corner. If I goes here, there is this check. But you know what? I have to be brave enough to get the king, all of that, all the way there. I have to allow this check. Then maybe this move. But then again, there is this check. Then here. But you know what? There are always some kind. If I can bring my queen into the game somehow, then anything can happen. Now this check, we have to go here. And now that check, then we can go here or here. Anywhere I goes, or this move, no more checks, as it is defended. And now we are just one move away from getting our queen into the game. If I can bring my queen into the game, then I will win the game. Because we are simply up a rook. But he's not allowing me to do that. Not up a rook, I am up an exchange as well. But finally, I think there are no more checks. Yeah, that's a tricky move. But queen c1. Let's just defend. And now let's see how he's going to make anything. This is a move now. But again, that's not a move as knight is also defending. So can I go here? If I goes here, then rook will be hanging. So check. King here, check. King here, we can bring this rook into the game as well. Yeah, I think this is the way to go. If you block with the knight, yeah, he can block with the knight actually. Then maybe we just remove the knight and somehow we try to get the queen into the game. But we cannot put enough pressure on that piece. And this rook is hanging as well. So what should we do? I think everything is safe. There is no more check. So it makes sense to just bring the rook into the game. Let's go. Let's go rook d8. Let's go rook d8. And now this is coming. Knight is pinned by the rook. So what will we achieve about that? Nothing. We will achieve nothing. So maybe we can go for rook d2 as my king is completely safe. This knight is pinned. That rook is defended by the queen. Right? Queen d2 looks a way to go. What is that? Okay, he unpins that, but it allowed me to get another rook into the game. King h4 or king h3. We don't have this move, luckily. That would have been checkmate. We take this pawn. Is my king safe enough? There is no check on this file, no diagonal check. Queen c6 is not a possibility. Queen e6 is not a possibility. Let's just take that pawn. And now we are hitting this knight and we are threatening rook h6 checkmate. Yeah, now it should be completely winning. And we are threatening to just play queen g2 check, queen g2, king takes and rook takes d2. That will be winning as well. Because we are up a pawn and we have that exchange. Yes, Sasank, hello, how are you? भाई मैं याद हूँ यहाँ भाई याद हो आप सब तो याद हो लेकिन मैं भूल रहा हूँ चेस खेलना. But I am forgetting how to play chess. That is concerning for me. And I don't know how I will get back into that mode. Defense less for white, yeah. And finally he resigns. Okay, let's see the accuracy for this game. I played really well. I'm proud of this game. But last game was like, "Wah." Hi, I'm back. My same question, please. I'm not going to end the stream today. Oh, so 88.4% accuracy, and at some moment we give away the game. We give away the. I have only two bad move, but that two bad move gives away the game. Queen a5 already, black is better. Oh, here computer wants to throw this check as well. White can't block with the queen because he will lose the rook. So you assume king e1 back. Then you throw one more check. And again, why computer wants to repeat the position? Again, it is suggesting. Let's see how many times it is going to suggest that move. Yeah, like again. So why do you want to repeat the move and make a draw? That computer is like dumb. We just take the bishop. He takes, which loses. Yeah, b3 b6 was fine. Bishop a6 was also fine. Computer wants to preserve this bishop first. King e2 forced. Then again it is repeating. This guy is, I don't know, drunk. Okay, that move was the main culprit because by this chess geometry, throwing this check first, forcing king a2, then bringing back the queen to b5 check and picking up that rook as well. So that chess geometry wins us the rook, but he in return he gets the. Oh, there was this crazy tactic which ends the game on the spot. How did I miss this simple tactic? Really, whole night or just kidding? Can you speak in? How did I miss this? It was simple. I know this tactic, but how did I miss this one? I just didn't see that forking square. That it would have been ended the game on the spot. But I chooses to go for the longer version. But kudos to our opponent, and he found the repetition. Winning, still winning, still winning, still winning. So here computer suggesting queen c1, give that rook up with check, then play king e2, hits the queen, and after queen takes e5, check, king f1 I'm assuming. Now you throw one more check. So king here, then you just bring the rook into the game, threatening some sort of checkmate. And now it is not possible to defend this position for white because of the king weakness. And now there is no check. Yeah, there is this check, but king a6 and you are fine. Poking business lol. Yeah. I missed that one. That was not that hard. Okay, enough rapid for today, man. Enough rapid for today. Okay, let's play some bullet games. Let's see if there is speed or not. Oh, I hang my queen. First game. First game, and there was double window. I always hang the queen in this kind of position. Like if they just take my knight, I just forgot to take that bishop back. But if I try to go for the same business, my opponent just see that. This sees that always. Oh, look at his time. Oh, I hang this. Ooh. Impossible. What are you doing, man? Hang another rook with fork. This guy has like 2 hours on the clock. Okay, let's focus. Oh, my internet is lagging as well. Holy smoke. Why, man? Why everything is just going wrong for me? Like, what I have done you? I have no move. Oh, fuck off. Tactics, man, tactics. Everybody's like monster nowadays. He's always going to defend these 2 pawns. Check. And there are a million way to beat me. And he lost on time. Oh no, I have a queen. Fuck, man. Check. Should have gone for check. Let's hit that. Why did you hang your knight? Take. That was hard. Oh, my mouse is like not. Oh, I hang my queen. He misses that. He misses that. Wow, man, he's just trying to belt me. We take. No checkmate. Trade. No, you don't want to trade. Okay, takes. Takes. No, 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 no. Another queen. Oh! How? What was that? Oh, man. I not only have one queen, I have two queens. Oh man, that was so dirty trick by my uh, by by my opponent. Like so wild. That was so wild, man. That's so dirty. I'm still in awe of that move. Knight g4. Okay. Huh? Rook tc by rook e3. Ah, he actually didn't take with that. Oh, that bishop, I have to give up that bishop back. But he didn't take, let's take. Oh, that knight was just hanging, man. What the heck I'm doing? Really, I have no idea. Like, queen was just hanging. Queen was just hanging. Oh, should draw? Nah. Bullet is like, man, you can watch out that you have never watched. Look at the attack. He is already going for all out. Oh, this position is losing. Where will you move the knight? You have to shag that. But now he will play like he has nothing to do. He will play like this game. He will play. He was. It was like classical. He was playing classical. The way he will play now. Yeah. You will feel like you are playing classical. What? Oh, queen was hanging. Nice trick. इंग्लिश नहीं आती तो मत बोल. अरे भाई नहीं आती. Who asked you? I know I don't know English. Oh, that was not I was hoping for. That's defended. And now bishop takes a6 is a possibility. I think that's a good move. Can I defend that now? Oh, I hang this. But the problem with the position is this knight is controlling this important square. Okay, let's protect that. I hang another piece. I hang this. What the heck are you doing? Hmm. Okay, one more win. No. Oh, queen h5. Queen h5. We are back. Hmm. Oh, it's not easy. Oh, hang on. That's why it's not easy. We missed that. How? Am I getting mated? Oh, I have the rook again. What the heck is happening on the board? And now I think I'm probably losing the game. Now it's almost lost. Yeah, it is almost lost. I don't have enough time as well. Oh, check, and he wins the game. Yeah, the moment I try to win the last game, I start losing all the games. That is irony. I want to win some games, but you know what will happen? I will lose all the games now. What the heck I'm doing? Please allow me to get some activity, man. This headache. What? It is bullet. It is bullet. Anything can happen. Mm. Oh no, he can play f3. Bro, he resigned with one wall. Bro, reading 300 pages. Bro, I don't have any idea because I have never completed any books in terms of chess. Oh, was that a trap? I think so. Oh, oh, but my rooks are uncoordinated. He didn't take. He should have taken that. What? Okay. Queen was. Ah. Ah, no, no, no. Checkmate. Knight was controlling the checkmating square. No man, no more, no more, no more bullet. It's enough. It's enough for today. I got so many lost today. Rapid check. So that was so bad by me. But I will try to improve. I will try to improve myself in future stream. I think that's enough for today, guys. What? No, no. And I will try to stream tomorrow as well. And tomorrow is Sunday, so I will try to get the stream on early. And yeah, that's enough for today. I hope you guys enjoyed today's stream. If you have enjoyed the game, you can hit that like button and you can subscribe as well. And I don't know what is the problem with viewership. Maybe it will get back on Sunday. Let's see what is going to happen. And yeah, thank you very much to be on the stream, guys. You are really great at supporting me in my wars phase, you can say. But one day I will get back on that rating as well, which was like 2200 in rapid section. And hopefully you guys can get that rating as well in future. So that is the point. And yeah, again, have a good night, guys, and thank you so much. I will see you in the next stream.